I recently spent quite a bit of time revisiting The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King on the PlayStation 2, and having grown up with this game, I was still somehow constantly in awe of how amazing it is over 20 years after its release. For those unfamiliar, this is a movie tie-in from 2003, which during that era usually meant rushed design and shallow mechanics, made purely to promote the film it was trying to portray. However, The Return of the King, just like The Two Towers the year before it, proved that licensed games could be so much more when placed into capable hands.
You know he's right.
The first thing that stands out during gameplay is how immediate everything feels. You're given a brief recap of the previous films, and then the game wastes no time throwing you straight into the Battle of Helm's Deep. That sense of constant pressure never really lets up as you relive what feels like a playlist of The Return of the King's greatest hits. You're always surrounded, always on the move, and always reacting, and combat isn't just button mashing either. It's about positioning, crowd control, and knowing when to commit and when to back off before your health bar disappears. The array of characters at your disposal keeps things fresh throughout the campaign, offering different perspectives as members of the Fellowship go down their own paths.
See, we have led you out. Smeagol looks after Master.
And as you would imagine, each character plays uniquely, with them possessing their own animations and attributes. Aragorn is the all-rounder and most balanced, Gimli is pure chaos if you want to play aggressively, Legolas dominates from a distance, Gandalf feels completely broken, and the hobbits, while half decent, are mostly out here just trying to survive.
We did it!
Each character's moveset includes light and heavy attacks, shoves or kicks, parries and ranged options, and to spice things up even further, the game lets you interact with the environment. Whether you're throwing spears, launching catapults, or pouring hot lava onto orcs, it really sells the scale and chaos of the combat.
Impressive.
Enemy variety throughout the game helps keeps things engaging, with orcs swarming relentlessly, archers forcing repositioning, shielded enemies slowing your momentum, and larger threats like trolls completely change how encounters play out. You're not just fighting enemies, you're managing situations and honestly having a banger while doing it, because that's where the game really shines.
More please.
The upgrade system returns from the Two Towers, rewarding experience points as you defeat enemies and complete missions. You'll unlock new combos, special attacks, and passive upgrades like health increases that genuinely change how combat feels. By the later stages, combat can feel more manageable but never completely safe, since even fully upgraded characters can still get overwhelmed if you're careless. One cool addition to the upgrade system was the option to purchase certain skills for all characters at once at a higher XP cost, which made progression feel much less grindy.
Wow, that sounds like a really good deal.
Tying into this is the grading system, where the game ranks how well you play. Keeping combos going, staying aggressive, and taking less damage builds momentum, and filling it completely activates perfect mode for a short time. And reaching perfect mode not only boosts your grades, but also earns you more experience points.
Do not waver!
Visually, the game still does a fantastic job at selling scale, with environments pulled straight from the films and expanded in ways that honestly made me wish some of them were in the movies themselves. The music, the sound effects, and crowded battlefields make everything feel loud, chaotic, and truly epic.
Hasten with me! Lend me your swords!
Once you finish the campaign, the game opens up even more, letting you replay missions with different characters, unlock secret missions, and experiment with extra heroes. On top of all of that, it offers one of the most fun co-op experiences from a time when sitting next to a sibling or a mate was cooler than hopping online.
I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them.
After spending some quality time with it again, I can confidently say The Return of the King stands as one of the greatest movie tie-in games of all time. It focuses on exactly what it needs to be, a fun hack and slash beat 'em up adventure that puts the fate of Middle-earth in your hands and somehow ends up being far more spectacular than it ever had any right to be. If you grew up with it or you're just looking for a great action game with couch co-op, Return of the King is an absolute must-play and I couldn't recommend it enough to anybody. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.